Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Adrian with a spontaneous video here. This is new. This morning my good buddy Lucian gave me access to RubyAndRails.info. This is the community website that he took under his wing to improve and make sure the community gets the best resources out there. And while I was, browsing the repo, I stumbled upon this task. So I'd Avo as admin to simplify the CRUD operations. And I said, oh, this might be something for me. I don't know why. Cool. So me, without knowing this, this repo, without knowing this app at all, I want to get into it and show you how I would tackle different tasks when I try to add Avo. So let's get into it. So git clone Ruby on Rails. I cloned it before, but I didn't check it out. I didn't browse the app or anything. Okay, receiving. This is going good. Until then, I'll just go into Avo. I'll just grab this command. Oh, come on, man. Why is it so slow? Do it. CD, and then split this, bundle, yarn. Okay. Local bundle yarn. Okay. And now if I hit dev, let's see. Okay, this is looking good. Localhost 3000. Let's create it. Let's migrate everything. Okay. Perfect. This looks good. And let's try to seed things. Let's see if we have anything. Okay, we have some things. Okay. Good. We have books. We have topics. This is good. Okay, let me just grab this here. And now let's install Avo. Oh, actually, I think no, this should be good. This is using a Rails bytes template, and it will add the gem. It will run the installer, and now we should have it. So now, oh, sorry, code. Okay. Let's close this one. Again, code this. Perfect. So now I should have Avo here in my gem file, and I should have the initializer Avo, and I think I have it in my routes as well. Yep, mount Avo under. Okay, perfect. So we have device. What do we have here? Let's see the user model. Okay, this looks good. I don't think we have an admin type of user. What is this? No, I don't want this. Okay, let's just try it out. Okay, this is not Overmind. This is Foreman. So I need to do this. So Avo. Okay, perfect. So we have Avo. Perfect. This looks good. Let's just open up Ruby on Rails. Where is it? Oh, it's this one. Too many tabs, too many buttons. Perfect. So let's get into it. So first of all, let's try and manage all the books. And so I'll generate an Avo resource. Let's see. So the user, we have a book resource. And let's see what we get. So book resource. And Avo will generate for you all of these fields. It will try to see what your database looks like, and will try to infer what fields you would need. So now if I refresh, okay, this is something like Zeitwerk requires a directory, which if it's not there when you install it, blah blah blah. It's a long freaky story. You just need to restart the server once. Okay, so we don't have this title. Has one. So has one. Let's just has everything with has. Let's just do this and refresh. Okay, I have all the books. This looks good. View book. Okay, cannot find book with ID. Okay, the book. So it has friendly ID. So I need to go and do this self dot find record method equals, and this is a lambda, and say query dot friendly dot find and ID. And I think this takes, so this will change in Alpha 3. This takes model class, it takes the ID, I think, and params, I think, and this will be model class. Let's see. Okay, friendly. Perfect. Oh, this is good. This is perfect. We're looking good. So everything is illuminated. View book. Let me do this as, no, it's linked to resource, I think. True. If I go back, this is a link to it. Okay, now I want to change this. So instead of ID, I'll use the title. So now this record will always be referenced with the title, even in the search and everything. Okay, this looks good. So we have like the book, the title, content, free, whatever. If I hit edit, let's make this free. That didn't go well, and I don't have any issues popping up, so there must be an error somewhere. That avo is maybe swelling up. Okay, 422. I can't verify CSRF. This is interesting. I'll have to look into that. Okay, so we're back. So I figured out we have this session store config, and this somehow messes things up. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm just going to comment that out, and I'm just going to try it again. And if I hit save, yes, I have a new book. So everything works. We're back to normal. So again, what do we have? So we ran one command, actually two commands, and we have like this admin panel for these books. So let's see what these resources have. So I'm going to go back. Actually, book resource, this is good. And let's see. So URLs, ISBN is a text, page as a number. I don't know what this is. Book number. Oh, maybe number of pages. Maybe. Where is it? Free content. So page. Could be the number. Let's see. So okay. Oh, this is, why is it different? Is it the same on production? Yes, it's the same. So I have a new kind of layout. Okay, this is good. This is cool. And number, what is this number? I don't know what the number stands for. The page, well, I don't know what the page stands for. But it's all good. It's all good. It looked good. So subtitle, year, slug, cover as text. So how does this work? So the cover, let's try and see how this works. So maybe this is the cover. And let's see. Okay, so infobooks overlay PNG. Absolute. Let's try and grab this URL. Copy element, whatever, copy element. And paste it in here, and let's just grab this. Oh, actually, this is books overlay info, so this is not what we're looking for. I'm actually looking for the Rails codex. Okay, this one. Okay, yep. Copy whatever, copy element. Let's just take this. Okay, so the cover might be an SRC to, let's just test it out. An SRC to an image. So let's do this, save, and now let's, okay, so now I have this. What is this? I hate this. So book, a picture. What does the picture stand for? Okay, so okay, perfect. So the cover is actually a relative path to something, to an image. So let's just download this. Can I download this? Open a new tab. Yes, perfect. Save image as, and then, okay, this is good. And let's bring it, let's try and do this. So let's take this and bring it, I wasn't ready. And bring it somewhere into the public path or whatever. Okay. Okay, so I need to bring it here. Oh, I can use one of these. Okay. Perfect. Now let's go back and let me use one of these. Let's see if this works. This doesn't, because I have to hide the extension. Perfect. Cool, we have this. Perfect. So now let's go to book resource. So definitely this could be as a text only on forms. And then we have another one, which is an external image. Image hidden on forms, hide on forms. And then this will be computed. So this would be resource, I think. I can't remember all the APIs. And then I think this is model. And then I can just output, let's say, model.cover. And let's see what we get in the admin panel. Okay, so this is okay. This is good because it's, let's see, resource. Oh, I got them the other way around. So this is going to disappear in Alpha 3. So actually we have model here and resource here. Cool. And now if I refresh, it'll try to find an asset, which it doesn't have. And now I should just, because I need to build that. And I need to build that path, and the path, let me just copy this again, and this, and do this, take the path and paste it here, and then let's do interpolation and books. And now we only need to add this, right? Okay, let's see. I hope this works. Perfect. Cool. So we have the cover as an image on the show page and on the index page as well. And if we go to edit, we just get to edit this field because these fields will be interchangeable. Cool. Now let's make it a little bit prettier. So sidebar do, and let's move the cover field here to, yep, this just looks a little bit better. Cool, so we got the cover out of the way, featured as Boolean. We can move the featured as well here. So this, oh, sorry, this one. Yep, so we can move featured here as well because, okay, and free probably is more free as well here. So let's try and see what this page thing does. That page, nothing here. So probably it could be that it's not used anymore. So field books control index page. Let's try as a single word. So page. So this is permitted. This is per page, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, it could be that this page attribute is not used anymore. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. So let's just hide it for now. ISBN. Yes, this is good. This is like a barcode system, like a inventory, like global inventory for system for books. Amazon books, book on Amazon on URL. So this is good. And I think we can do something about this. So let's see amazon.com and let's just grab a link. It doesn't really matter which link. Okay, copy link address. And now let's try and add this here. Doesn't matter. And would like to turn this into a URL. What can we do about it? What can we do? Okay. There are so many things that Avo does and I sometimes forget about them. So field options, there's this fields formatter. Yes, we can format it as a link. So let's try and just take this. And now format using, link to URL, target blank. And let's just remove this part because we have the URL, the full URL. Okay, so now we have it as a link and it opens in a new page. When I hit edit, this is a link, so this is just perfect. We can just format this the same way for, actually this is the only URL. Site title, site URL, subtitle, ear, slug, cover. So the slug, is this auto-generated? Maybe it's not used anymore. Let's see. So this is books 101. But this already has a friendly ID, so maybe it's not used anymore. Who knows? Yep, I'll just hide the slug for now. The ear, the cover, we fixed that. Maybe we may need to move the cover here as well. Rich text content as has one. Let's see what this looks like. So, okay, this might be a bug with the generator because this should be a tricks field. Let's try this one. Show content. Okay. Content, rich text content. Okay, oh, this, we might not need this because we have it here as content, but let's see the book. How does this look? Has rich text, content, and okay, this looks good. So we probably don't need. So this should be content as tricks. Yep. So let's try this again. Something here. Save. Something here, and now if I go here, yep, something here. So this looks better. This looks better. Let's try and add the proper title so we know what we're looking at. So Rails novice to ninja. I just picked one up. So Rails novice to ninja. Perfect. Sweet. Okay, books. Perfect. What next? Slug has rich top content. We don't need this. Authorings and authors. Let's see authorings. What is this? So loading authorings. Yes, this might fail because we don't have a resource for that has many. So authorings is authorable by someone. So this is an author. So let's build an author. Rails generate of a resource author. Okay, perfect. So now we have an author resource, and let's do this one. So author, perfect. Next, so it has a name, many authorings, and rich text content. So again, this would be tricks. Has one rich text, we don't need this. Has many authoring, so we need another one. Rails generate resource authoring, just one actually, I think, right? So now we have authoring has, okay, so let's just try and refresh and see if everything works as planned. So no, it doesn't. So we have authoring as has many. So actually on the book, we have authoring as has many. And the book has authoring as authorable. Oh my God. Okay, authorable. No, this is good. And authoring polymorphic. So it belongs to an author and it's authorable. So let's just see like authoring's create new author. But it's not that. Okay, so we have an issue for the books that don't have a URL. So we have URL present, do this, otherwise just show nothing. Perfect. Yep. So back to this. So authorings. Let's see what the issue is. Typer. Again. So this one. Associations controller index. Let's just use, actually, let's just use this link. This is interesting. Let me just refresh to make sure. Oh, because, okay. Localhost 3000. Okay, reflection. Okay, what's the model? The book. Params of related name. Okay. This is interesting. So basically what's happening here is that the params aren't properly stripped or something. Failed authoring's. Let's see this one. And why is this working? Okay, so I'm back. I figured out the issue. It was this plugin Rails Live Reload. I'm not sure why, but it just messed up the rake app something, and it just didn't show up. Like it didn't do the right request. So whatever, it's all good. So now I commented that out, so we're not going to use it. So now we're back to what we had before. So to recap, we were on the book resource and we enabled this authoring's as has many, and let's try and make this work. So authoring's, create new authoring. So we say, okay, we get this error, polymorphic associations not support computing the class. Yes, and that's good, that's okay, because in authoring, authourable is as belongs to, and you have to set it to polymorphic as, and then you give it the type of polymorphism. So that is authoring as authorable, and then you give it the types, I think, and the types are, let's see, authorable. So book, course, newsletter. Let's start with book. Let's just say book and refresh. Cool. And now we have an author, authorable, and this could be a book, and now we can choose the book. Perfect. So now let's create an author because we need one. So we'll say Lucian because he's writing a book right now. This is Lucian Ginda. I'm gonna say the same thing and shortruby.com and just say I'm just gonna put this and save. Author was successfully created. Perfect. So Lucian. Now let's go to authoring's. Or actually, let's go to a book. Can we do this with the author as well? Okay, this is again author. This is friendly. We have to do the same thing. We have to tell Avo that we have to find it as a friendly resource. Cool. And Lucian doesn't have any authoring, so let's create a new authoring. So author ID is 1, authorable type, author ID. These things we don't need them, so I'm gonna remove them from here. So author ID, author type, because these are present here. And let's say he authored it's now, no, not this one. Let's try use R1, novice to ninja, and say, and hit save. Okay, and we have that. Now we have tied the author Lucian to the book Rails novice to ninja. Let's see if this brings us somewhere. Okay, perfect. So we see author is Lucian, so we have all their info here. Cool. So that was not such a difficult trip. But now let's make it a little bit better. Let's try and see what else do we have here. So subtitle, year, authorings, authors. Let's see the authors. Maybe we can, I think this will be built in. So right here in the authoring, this is the polymorphic pivot table, pivot model. And now we can click on this and this will take us to the book, straight to the book. And the book now has the authoring. This is the polymorphic one, and this is like the actual author. So you can omit this, so you can hide this, and we just have like, hey, this is the author of this book. So we have this here. Cool, this looks good. What else? So let's delete this, let's remove this. So I think the book resource looks good. I mean, good enough. And now let's go and check out, and let's fix the author resource. Let's see if anything's missing there. So name, content, GitHub URL. So we can do cool things like this as well. So for like the Twitter URL, we can say things like, okay, format using, and we'll say link to, and this could be, this actually it'll use that handle, because the URL in this case is actually a handle, and link to handle, and this will be something computed, and I'll say https twitter.com/handle. Let's see how that looks. Okay, and if you check it out, it's twitter.com/Lucian. So we can make things prettier like that. Cool. And we need to make this the name. So now we reference the name everywhere. Lucian G, OG. Perfect. What else? Let's enable search. So I'm gonna go into my gem file. I need to require ransack. Okay, and let's do this properly. Admin, search, and ransack. And now let's bundle. Let's restart this. And now we should have search. If we go to author and we have to update the search query, and it's ID equals or name equals, and I'll pass in the params of query. And let me just come here and say, okay, this is not working. Why is that? Actually, okay, yeah, this is a new ransack, so we need to do this. So we're gonna go on the author model and add this and this. So we need to tell it which attributes are ransackable. So so the bad actors can't like steal things using dynamic ransack queries. Cool. So we have Lucian. Maybe this is interesting. So this is not working. So ID and name and author resource. Name equals, oh no, name contains. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. So Lucian. Okay, this is perfect. And if I hit enter, I go straight to this Lucian page. Good, cool. Let's move on. So what other models do we have here? So we have the book model, the authoring. So we have this author, community. Let's try and add community. So Rails generate our resource community. Okay. So community resource. Perfect. Let's have this model next to it. Cool. So again, let's do this. So this is title, and then title cover. I think we're gonna follow the same path as this one. So let's just copy this and community resource and just say this. Actually, let's do the sidebar as well. So this will have a nice pattern here. So we'll have the cover on the sidebar. And let's remove these ones. Cover as text. And this could be communities, maybe. Let's see, community show page. And let's see how this. So yeah, image tag community cover. Yep. WebP. Okay, let's go and steal another one from here. So communities, and let's use a, oh, look, this is a cool community. So let's just take this one. Okay, so again, let's just copy. We'll probably have a better image. Actually, I do have a better image for this. What is this? Perfect. So let's get a logo, and let's get this one. This looks good, and actually let's take it and pass it in the public directory. In public, and let's add communities. Perfect. A square, and let's just rename it to Avo. And now, actually, I think this community cover, this doesn't have the WebP extension, so let's see how that goes. Maybe like this. So the community resource, let's go back to Avo and refresh communities, create new community, Avo. Hey there. Whatever, I don't want to say it's the best community, but avo.cool/chat. Avo source, what is this? Discord, and cover Avo. Let's see what this takes us. So let's see on the front page, communities. Okay. It's not present. Okay, perfect. So we need to add the JPEG the PNG extension. Okay, the same thing. Okay, community resource. Okay, PNG. Let's try this one. Did we save? We didn't save. Okay. It is alpha PNG. Oh, big. And does this fail here as well? So it does. Why is that? Communities Avo PNG. Is this right? Public communities Avo JPEG. Yep, this is the issue. So it's JPEG. Okay. And this is because it doesn't have this, I think. No, it's not because of that. Let's see. Community cover, our JPEG. And why isn't this working? And why doesn't it see this? Because it's communities index. And no, it's not. The community card. Community card. And it's because of this. Yes, now it works. I don't know how it worked before. Okay, Avo Discord, what is this about? Cool, so this should be, I think, refactored away something like, let's say community cover path maybe now, because we have the cover as a database attribute. And this would be something like def community path, and it should be something like this, communities cover. And now we should use it everywhere like this, and on the show page. And now we remove the duplication, and we should have a okay cover path, and is there something caching in my server setup? There's no cover path for community. Cover path, this is good. This should be good. Processing request. And and this should be, because I copy pasted this from community, and this is community with an @ sign. Okay, please work. Oh yeah, god damn it. I am not being careful today. Cool, so we have this, we click on it, and we have this working as well. Cool. That only took us ages. Perfect. So ovo. So that should be refactored. This is these things happens when you learn. These things happen, so that's all good. So we have communities here. Let's see here. So the cover, now we can use that as well. So we can do things like, so in the community resource, instead of computing this, we can say something like, this is the cover path as an external image. And now Oval will use that like helper method to, it will use this method to generate this path. So now you have this, you use the same thing. So if you ever like change the directory structure, or you fetch this image from a CDN, or you, I don't know, store in a blob or something, or whatever, you have it. You have the same. So whenever you update this method, you update it everywhere. So you have like in the show page and community card and everywhere. Cool. So this is much better. Slug source, whatever. This looks good. The community. Let's see what else. So community, we're done with that. Let's close it up. Let's go back to our models. Course. Okay, this is a this is a rather advanced one. Let's try and do this one. Course. Perfect. So now we go to the course resource and we give it a title because we know we want that. It uses friendly. So we're going to use that. And then let's just see how it goes. Okay, new course. Let's steal another one. Course. Actually, no, let's do something else. YouTube at Super Rails, because I know Yarrow is pushing out amazing content. I know Yarrow has some courses, but I'm just gonna use one of his videos. So dark mode, let's just use this one. Okay. So let's see, what does the course have? So title. Let's just hit the course URL really quick. The title. Okay, this one. Ruby on Rails dark mode, and then some say dark mode should be an MVP feature. So this is good. Let's just paste this in here. Is it free? Yes, it's free. Cool. Let's just use this. Yarrow dark mode. Cool. We can auto generate this as well. And let's just pick up the okay, let's pick up the thumbnail. Let's just cheat here and use this is dark mode. Open a new tab. Let's see if we can do this. It's not gonna work. So save image as whatever, and then I'm just gonna go public, and probably gonna have courses. This is good. So now we'll have this to add to courses. No, sorry, Yarrow dark mode WebP. Do we need to have the WebP? Let's just use this. Perfect. Perfect. And then cover, okay, save. Let's see if this worked. Let's use the same thing. So sidebar, course resource, hub, cover, let's do this. And it didn't work because why? Because of why? Books, because it says books. It should says course. It should say courses. Again, courses. Perfect. Edit. Save. Good. Course site URL. We can do the same thing. Format using. And then format using. Perfect. And we can do other things as well. So the slug we might not need it. So hide on or only on forms. And we can do something else. So we can do the same thing. So hide on forms, and then this should be a formatted string, right? So now we have this, which should open up the URL. So this URL would actually be, so we can open up the front end URL. So if you go to courses, of course, we need to do the same thing. Courses index. So courses list. Okay, courses card. Okay, and this we should do cover. Okay. And this should be course cover path. Let's do the same thing because it's easier. Course cover path, and this should say course courses slash path. Oh, cover. Yes. Cool. And let's use this everywhere. So cover path is this. Let's see if this works. This works. And then let's go into show, and this works. Okay, this is good. And course resource, we'll use cover path as external image, and we should be good. We should be good. We are good. Cool. And now we were using this. Okay, so you want to create an external link to this. When we click this, we want to get to actually this page right here. So if we check the URL, it's courses/slug, and in this slug, we need to say /courses/URL. Let's say, because we get this value here. So now let's try it. Okay, and we have localhost courses, and now we see we get like a shortcut to the front end part of the website. Cool. So this is good. We have authorings and authors. So let's add an author, create a new author. Let's see, Yarrow. It's S. Hey Yarrow. I'm Yarrow. Let's say this. Twitter, it's Yarrow the Slav. I love this. I'm not gonna fill this in. Slug Yarrow. Okay, perfect. Save. Okay, so we have hit an error. What should we do here about this? So let's see. What I usually do is try to figure out if this is an AVO issue. So I just look for the AVO string. So we see we have that. So let's say model is the author, association name, that's nil. Sorry about that. So that is nil via course, via relation, via resource ID. Courses. Okay, so the author should have courses. Does it have courses? Author. So the author has many authorings. Okay, this might not work like this. Let's try it differently. Let's see, do we have an author? Yes, we added Yarrow and authorings. Create new authoring, and this primary key. Okay, model value 1. ID. What is the ID? So ID is ID. This is weird. So we should go back and let's try create new authoring. So this should have, so this is a course. So a course resource has many authors through authoring's. Let's see if this is true. Has many authors through authoring. So this is true. This is good. And then authoring's as has many authoring's as. So this is polymorphic. I think this is why. Let's see. So authors through authoring's. Okay, I think I know. So this is the course content as one. This is out of the scope. Okay. So course. Let's see the course. Create new author. So that was it. God damn it. Okay, let's attach an author and let's use our Yarrow attach. So we have it. Okay. So we removed that has rich text, and now, okay, so we attached an author. Let's see what the author resource has. So courses, so this has multiple authoring's, but let's add a book to Yarrow. So let's create new authoring, but we have to create the book first. Yarrow's book and some great content, and then we'll just leave it like this. And authors, Yarrow, let's do this. What I like to do is go into Diavo initializer and say ID links to resource. This is true. And now every ID field just links to that resource. So let's create a new authoring, Yarrow, and I'll just choose a book, and I'm just gonna use Yarrow's book and hit save. And now Yarrow is the author of two things, right? A book and a course. And I think, can we see this? So author Yarrow, if I go to the author, you see he has both like the books and the courses displayed on this page. So I'm not going to do all of the resources, but I just want to check out if there are other like more difficult ones. Actually, the course, so it has taggings as taggable, tags through tagging. So this is kind of the same as here. So we have tags as a resource. So let's do this as well, but let's check. Let's actually check. So YouTube is kind of the same. User belongs to tags. All of them are kind of the same. They use the same kind of like attributes. So let's just do this taggable thing and just make sure everything looks good. And then I'll just create everything offline. So let's create tag and let's create a tagging. We need one for the tagging as well. So again, tag resource. Let's see what we get. Actually, let's just refresh the page and see what we get. So tags, okay, we have a couple of tags here. Let's go on a book and maybe add a tag. Does the book have tags? Has many taggings and taggables, and then the book resource. Did we have that? Or did we have those, or I don't think we have those. Okay, let's just add them. So field tags as what is it? As tags, just that. As has many. Through. We need to do through taggings. Okay, cool. Let's attach a tag. Okay, so we need to figure out the name of the tag. So the tag resource. This is the title. Okay, and attach a tag. Okay, let's choose this one. Okay, we have tags as well. If we go on the front end, books, so novice, do we have this? What book is this? Oh, Yara's book. Okay, so it's the wrong book. Yara's book. Okay, you'll learn this and this, and now, okay, perfect. This looks good. Okay. Okay, cool. So this is like the basic. So we ran into some issues, but that was mostly because of like how the app was configured, and that's not a finger pointed at anyone. So everybody configures their apps differently. We just, I just need to document. We just need to document everything. So this is how we created an admin panel in, I don't know, maybe it's 20 minutes, a half an hour, and we have everything we need to manage like the author, the books, the courses, and everything else we have around here. So, and we have like search added and all of the goodies that we actually need in every app. I'll go ahead and finish up this admin panel, and yeah, I'll see you in a next video. Thanks for being here. Have a good one.